The bail application of the 5 suspects linked to the murder of rapper Kiernan AKA Forbes and his friend Tebello Motsoane has been postponed to the 14th of March. The group made a brief appearance in court this morning. They face a slew of charges, including murder, attempted murder and the unlawful possession of guns and ammunition. Today, State Prosecutor Lawrence Gcaba added 2 more charges.
Count number 11 was issued in respect of accused number 4, which is September Eswatini, the contravention of section 4, section 1, 7, and 8 of the Prevention of Organized Crime Act 121 of 1998, money laundering. In respect of count number 4, it will be against the local criminality. Accused number 1, accused number 2, and accused number 5. That will be the contravention of section 6, with sections 1 and 8 of the Prevention of Organized Crime Act number 121 of 1998 as amended, acquisition, possession, or use of proceeds of unlawful activities, money laundering.
All right, let's get you some analysis now. Legal analyst Abigail Ngobene joins us for more on the AKA case. Abigail, it's great to talk to you. Thanks very much indeed for coming on. And you were in the Durban Magistrates Court as this case was unfolding. 2 additional charges added to the charge sheet. Tell us about this.
Yeah, thank you very much, Michelle, and greetings to the viewers of Newzroom Afrika. Yes, we were in court today for a very short court proceedings. The prosecutor, the state, indeed added 2 counts, which is count number 11 and count number 12, particularly based on the Prevention of the Organized Crimes Act, money laundering. They are being charged for having, how I understood it, and it has to do with the proceeds of crime, on how these monies, we're still going to listen to more evidence when that time comes, but it's more of how the monies that were paid were circulated amongst themselves. That's why this count comes in.
And Abigail, very, very short court appearance, so it was never going to be a bail application.
No, it wasn't going to be a bail application. Remember last time when they made a first appearance, the state requested that the matter be postponed for what they call a bail verification process, wherein they go and check some of the details that are presented to them by the accused persons, such as addresses, pending cases, previous convictions, those kind of information and integrities. So they were coming to confirm today that such are being done, and the matter has been postponed for a bail application on the 14th.
So yesterday, the other 2 accused, the brothers Siyabonga and Malusi Ndemande, they appeared in the Manzini Magistrates Court in Eswatini. A lot seemed to center around the NPA in Pietermaritzburg, so the KZN NPA, and the fact that the court is still waiting for documents from the NPA. Are we to be concerned about this, Abigail?
Very, very much so, Michelle. I think we are to be very, very concerned. And I think this is also going to impact the speedy finalization of this particular matter. Remember that they are supposed to be making a comprehensive application to Eswatini authorities. And since Friday last week, we have been told that that was the deadline for them to submit and make a comprehensive with supporting documents an application to Eswatini. And even yesterday, it was highly articulated to say the application is not complete. There are documents that still need to be filed. The defense attorneys there could not consult their client because they have not received a comprehensive application from the NPA in South Africa. And that is worrying, considering the history of delay. You'll remember the Bushiri matter. It's running from 2020, if not 2021. It's not getting anywhere. And if we are to have that kind of a pattern happening on this particular matter, it means we are still going to go for a long way without having this matter being finalized.
So it's fair to say that the postponement that we saw in the Manzini Magistrates Court in Eswatini yesterday, they're appearing in court next Tuesday. It's fair to say that that postponement is due to the fact that they haven't received the documents from the NPA in KZN.
From how I understood it, it was basically that to say the application that is going on in Eswatini was not comprehensive enough. Some of the information is still missing. So we are waiting on the South African authorities to be able to file such kind of things. which, of course, from my view, it will be very crucial and important for the NPA to prioritize the finalization of such an application.
Yeah, absolutely. When you and I were testing the line in the build-up to our interview, we talked briefly and perhaps mistakenly about the Senzo murder case. But there are these two big cases that are in the media spotlight at the moment, right? And there's a lot of focus on process. There's a lot of focus on the legal teams, on the NPA. Things need to go by the book, not only in the Senzo murder case. I mean, it's 10 years this year since he was shot and killed, and we're still in court, not for the trial, but for a trial within a trial. And then, of course, the AKA case.
It's very worrisome, Michelle, to be honest with you, and you are very right. There are a lot of things that are not being done well. These are not even the only two cases. You also remember the Thabo Bester matter, the extradition that happened there. It even went as far as going to the Bloemfontein High Court dealing with the unlawful arrest. I think there is a lot that still needs to be done. In that particular matter that I've just referred you to, there was a charge of murder that stood only for a night. They charged them of a murder. The following day, they withdrew it. It says there are a lot of nitty-gritties or fine work that needs to be done, the spade work that needs to be done behind the scenes, particularly by the relationship between the SAPS and the NPA to tighten their processes, to speak in correlation so that these cases should not be found wanting. We wouldn't be going through a trial within a trial in the Senzo Meyiwa case had there not been question of how the evidence was obtained. So I think it's something that, one, it's worrisome, but at the same time, I would say that it's something that it's a spade work and a cooperation between the state entities that we will need to look at going forward. Yeah, absolutely. We often talk about capacity within the NPA, but we should not be having these issues when it comes to basics like crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Abigail Ngobene is a legal analyst joining us for more on the AKA case, which was just adjourned a short while ago. And, of course, the other case we were talking about is the Senzo murder case, which adjourned just at the stroke of 12. Abigail, thanks very much indeed for your time.